Hello and welcome. Today's ride covers the western side of the Cape Cod Rail Trail from Yarmouth to Brewster, and we're going to include diversions to Nickerson State Park and Bell's Neck in Harwich. Today I am riding my touring bike, a mid-80s Schwinn Traveler converted to 700C and threadless stem with gravel bars, friction bar end shifters, a 3x6 setup, and rolling on 35mm tires with a mild tread. The ride starts by heading east on the Cape Cod Rail Trail until we reach Nickerson State Park. I will show a few highlights along the way. It's an easy ride as it's entirely on the CCRT and relatively flat. I put this bike together using parts from 3 different bikes plus a handful of new parts. My current build philosophy is to use what I can find used and add what I can. I'm very happy with this build, but I've yet to take it on a multi-day trip. I take a ride off the Cape Cod Rail Trail to Nickerson State Park, where I do a counterclockwise loop going down the west side of the park and returning on the east side. Unlike the rail trail, the trails are quite hilly with short but steep climbs in places. It helps to have a wide gear range. Nickerson features many scenic glacially formed kettle ponds with sandy beaches. It has 8 miles of paved bike trails. Once you reach the southernmost part of the park, you can backtrack or take a dirt trail and road, as I do in this ride.
Down here.
Once back on pavement, I head north and return back to the Cape Cod Rail Trail. Once I get back on the CCRT, I head back west towards Yarmouth. After a short distance, I divert off the trail to get coffee and a treat. Coffee goes so well with cycling, particularly on a slightly cool day like this.
Hello. Thanks.
On a whim, I decided to check out an interesting gravel road heading south off the CCRT. This turned into being the highlight of the trip for me since I was discovering a new place. After crossing over the Herring River, I head back north to a small trail I saw heading east, which I take. This leads to a parking area for another road. A footbridge links two parts of this road. It's called the N Road. I walked my bike over the footbridge and checked out what's on the other side. On the other side is a dirt road which has marsh on both sides of the road. Very scenic. Here I'm heading back north on the road, and then I'm going to take a small trail which takes me back to the footbridge. Not sure if this trail is above the tide mark, but I assume on very high tides that it would be covered with water. I really enjoy moments like these, naturally following the energy of the moment. No clear goals in mind. Just doing the next thing that I wish to do. It's very peaceful. This concludes the video. Thank you for watching, and please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.